Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Roma didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Messi. And the ball's come out. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Vieira. Gets it back. Oh, good ball. He'll hammer it! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Koulibaly gathers from the goal kick. And it's Lukaku. And the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mane. Vidal. Messi. Cleared without complication. Ball is over the line. And it's Lukaku. And it's got through. Lukaku. Try for the shots! Forward it goes. Messi! He's got away with one there. Ramsey. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar. That is a terrific run. And the through ball is intercepted. And he's cut it out. It's Park Ji-sung. Cruyff looks to dink one in. Lukaku has been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Lukaku may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Neymar, he's left his man. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Neymar. Lukaku. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
It certainly looks appetizing. Messi! This could fall anywhere. header. Messi gets good distance on it. Vieira goes looking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No way through there. And it's Cruyff. Cuts it out. Suarez plays it forward. Vidal. And it's been taken straight back. Hector Bellerin tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's Ramsey! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mane. It's a loose ball. Aimed long and direct. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Lukaku. And the counter is on. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Neymar really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Up to meet it! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Lukaku. Messi. And a shot! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Vieira turns and goes back. Oh, great ball! Surely he scores! Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's come loose. Cruyff. Messi. De Gea can pick that up. Park Ji-sung was not to be moved.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's anyone's ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's gone for it! Kolarov plays it backwards, hits one! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Now the counter. Lukaku. Thiago Silva does well there, alert. Now it's Messi. Messi. Forward it goes. Now it's Ramsey. Oh, that's neat. Has a swing at it. It's in.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback? And it's Ramsey. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. And he's looking at the referee. And the referee is shaking his head. Chance to break. Right through the middle. Now it's Mertens. Messi. Good ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Park-Ji-sung. Messi. And it's Vieira. There's the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's one! Back of the net! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So now the difference is 3. Chance! Messi gets through on his own. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Chance to shoot. Can he finish? Park-Ji-sung. And the finish. It's there. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard...
Can he score? Goal! And again, they pile on the misery. So that's it. It is all over. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away.
very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. And the match that follows.
Hits one! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oblak perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard plays it forward.
Hits one! Back of the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Valencia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Hazard. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Breaks on here. Has he picked him out? Now it's Dzeko.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's Lukaku! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have... He's gone for it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Griezmann. Clips one through. Now he's had a shot! Mane. Griezmann. He's left his man. Timely intervention. Park Ji-sung goes looking to break out here. Beautifully done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Ziyech, and it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Manolas is now in the last chance saloon, and this is a great chance to get themselves back square. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Hazard! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Dzeko. He could be in here. Now it's Griezmann. And he's... Ziyech! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Valencia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Needed a better pass there. Neymar needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got away. Hector Bellerin opts to play it back. Aimed long and direct. Van Dijk. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now, chance to break. Park Ji-sung. This is promising. Mane. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Looking to get within range. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Done very well to intervene. And we've reached half-time. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. What's a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. The action has already resumed here. Forward it goes. Felipe. And he's on a charge. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Allen. Aimed long and direct. Straight out wide, but he won't reach that one. Sergio Busquets. Manolas. Zayek. Hector Bellerin. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dzeko. Manolas. And it's Mane. Sergio Busquets plays it out to the flank. Chance to break. Now it's Messi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's there to cut it out. Van Dijk. Mane. Zayek. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vieira plays it forward, and it's got through. Neymar. Shots on! Lovely feet. Hector Bellerin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played, he saw that coming. Koulibaly. Real chance! Alan can hoist it clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And he's onside. Coutinho crosses it. Dybala Tries to get it forward quickly. Park Ji-sung goes looking. Now it's Lukaku. But it's Mertens. It's a loose ball. Hector Bellerin. Just about up to 75 minutes. Dzeko pushes it out wide. Park Ji-sung. Forward it goes. Sergio Busquets. And the counter is on. It's Griezmann! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Griezmann demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So could this be the one to keep the streak alive?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Valencia are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Valencia are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Allen. Messi going through. Fires it in low.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's got away. Lamar delivers.
Valencia.
The final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed...
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. And the match... Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch. This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Salah. Golovin tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah gets it back. Conte. Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here. Mohamed Salah. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Salah. He's left his man. Surely. Looking to shoot. It's there! Suarez with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, that has certainly... It's one! He's managed to get it away. Mohamed Salah. Luis Suarez. Oh, great defending. That needed... It's one! He scores! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Luis Suarez. He's in, surely. Golovin. Now the counter. It's got through to him. Now it's Mohamed Salah going through. Oh, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Big chance! What about it? And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Salah. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved, and it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Sidibe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got options out wide. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Messi. And Nolas plays it forward. Conte. And it's Luis Suarez. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's gone for it! It goes!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive.
Has a swing at it! Nedved. Mane. Messi. And the finish! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your...
We hit half-time, so we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response.
He's gone for it! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Aimed long and direct. Messi goes looking. Mane. Kante plays it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Mane. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mane. And Mane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Felipe, can he get through? It's anyone's ball. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Griezmann. Forward it goes. Now it's Aubameyang. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Needs to get it forward quickly. He is not one readily to admit he's through, it's one-on-one! Aubameyang, he'll have a dip! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy...
Has a pop! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Khan did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's got the... Can he put it away? No, that's not troubling anyone.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Aubameyang. Chip through. He's got away. Dybala. Great leap! It's in! Oh, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the counter is on. Nedved.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Aimed long and direct. That's Nedved. Griezmann. Carvajal gets it back.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Casemiro. Nedved takes the long option. Dybala. Can he dig out a shot? Can he finish? They've scored! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player.
And that's it. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stand.
It's Lukaku! There it is! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree.
In he goes again! He scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting. Lukaku! Another chance! And he's done it! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Koulibaly knocks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Luis Suarez, chance to shoot, big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
With a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So it's going to be another corner. Shoots! In it goes! Barcelona are back in business. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Aimed long and direct. Mbappe hits one! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought,
shoots! It's Alex Telles. Oh, real chance! Can he finish?
Cruyff can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Busquets positions himself well and cuts it out. Shapes the shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cruyff. Now the counter. It's a brilliant interception. Messi. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vieira. Neymar. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's Alex Telles. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And that's been levered clear. Crunching tackle. Decent looking ball. Well read, he's sorted that out. Well, that's where he wants it. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bashalko plays it forward. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's onside. Danger averted for now. Oh, they can break here. Vieira. He's found his man. He's away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well played. He saw that coming. Cruyff. The whistle goes for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Modric. And he's made certain that won't get through. Luis Suarez.
Bellerin just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Marquisson. And it's Cruyff. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. De Gea gets rid without sophistication. Suarez has made his mark on this game. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So we have a breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff gets it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played back in. Mbappe. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. Vieira gets into the right position to intercept. It's a decent ball. He's gone for it! That was mighty close. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Decent ball. Cruyff. Vieira. Now it's Mertens. Mertens unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a loose ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Suarez has been given offside. And it's hoisted clear. Romario. He's had a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, when the game's played like that,
He's had a goal!
well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's off on a marauding run.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Sung. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Bellerin. Sung. Coutinho.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It is now or never. Time is against them. Drilled in low. And he's cut it out.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Coutinho.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Is it in? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mane. Vieira does well to read it and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Messi goes looking. Shoots! He's scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. Aimed long and direct. Manolas
There's no doubt
well
that the
and
manager is
out.
trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
He's left his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Can he finish? Going through. Can he put it away? They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
Shoots! And another time! It's in! They're back within reach! Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mane. Messi. Nedved. Lukaku spreads it towards the left. Now it's Mane. It's Luis Suarez! In for the follow-up. Can he shoot? Great leap! Cruyff. He's got away. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. Yeah. Socrates cuts it out. Mane. Oh, really good feet from him. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And the counter is on. He's picked him out. Cruyff. He's left his man. Casemiro plays it forward. And it's Mane. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's broken loose. Beautifully done. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, of course, a change to either side during the break. Mane.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Sidibe tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's broken through. And it's Nedved. Messi. Oh, he's has a swing at it. He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Aimed low and direct. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Lukaku. That's a bit of skill there. Cruyff, shot a goal! And he has been fouled there. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the...
Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's produced a beauty. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lukaku tried to play it through.
Lukaku encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
The shot's on! They've scored! Right back in the game!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. And the shot! Really well taken goal.
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, hits one! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Manolas. Messi. He's got through. He's away. Messi! He has done it! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He'll have a dip! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Didn't catch it right.
Paulo Dybala simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
That intervention was very necessary. And it's Griezmann. Big chance! Messi. Lukaku gets flagged offside. Aubameyang gets on the end of it. Messi. Well, they can break here. Griezmann. Nedved, and the ball's come out. Messi, and now they can launch a counter. Messi. Mertens. It's a goal kick. Casemiro goes looking. And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Thanks to Jim. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and Romario!
Marco Verratti so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Has it out wide now. Lovely bit of skill. It's a brilliant interception, pinged forward, and the counter is on. Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. Romario looking to get within range, and the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Romario. Romario, can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Chance to play it in. Messi striding, he'll have it in! So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips. Where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation.
The shot's on! And again the keeper stands strong. And he just whacks it away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Salah. Pogba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Felipe Luis goes looking. Felipe Luis plays it forward. Messi. Roberto. Liverpool get it back again. And it's Roberto. Modric. Real chance. Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Messi. Griezmann. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Pogba. Roberto. Verratti plays it out to the wing. Breaks on here. And it's Neymar. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Romario! It's a goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football. It's Neymar! And more, and more, and more! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Modric. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game. It's one! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a...
Mohamed Salah! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Roberto.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Marco Verratti. Out to the left it goes. Flick tries to get it forward quickly. Messi lobs it in gently. And that has put paid to that. Going for goal! Gets up to head it! They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And O'Ballion! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Shoots! Oh, taken with style. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got through. Romario, is it in? Oh, almost a sixth.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Felipe Luis gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Marco Verratti. Aimed long and direct. And it's Messi. Right through the middle. It's got through and... Messi. Big chance! Pogba. Pogba. Into opposition territory. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Messi. Now it's from Romario! Oh, the ball's come loose. Trying to get there. Room for a shot. Koulibaly gets good distance on it. Verratti goes through the middle. Can he put it away?
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
It's a loose ball. Messi. Gets it back. Felipe. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. He's looked long this time. It's a great ball. Hits one! And Sterling! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Conte. Now it's Romario. And here's the chance to counter. Deftly done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Gets it upfield. Manolas positions himself well and cuts it out. Sterling. Roberto pushes it out wide. Mbappe takes the long option. Conte, he's gone for it! It's in!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any straight passes.
And that's it! Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through the fences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Steered forward. Looks to clip it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And Dyke gets his final warning.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out,
Messi! That is simply superb! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And he's produced a beauty. Paris Saint-Germain didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? So his contractual situation is sorted, an extension agreed. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Lukaku gets through. Messi! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. To look back on that goal.
yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Has he picked him out? Is there any support? He goes for goal! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is...
Towering header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Messi going through, and he's on. Shoots! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
And the shot! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The
big chance! Goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Koulibaly was typically well positioned. Cruyff, Lukaku. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's well defended. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Sung. Out wide to the right. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Is it in? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears,
He's gone for it! Messi. He'll have a dip! Another chance! He's scored! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Alex Telles was not to be moved. Alex Telles did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Park Ji-sung. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's off on a marauding run. Has a swing at it. And he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It's a good attempt, but it was always going to be a long shot, if you'll pardon the pun.
Last-ditch defending, but he's gone for it! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Great leap! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alex Telles.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pick.
What about it? Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Conte has got himself a free kick. Van Dijk. Di Maria gets into some space. He's got away. Lukaku. He's through the middle. finish! Hits one! They've scored! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look complete.
Di Maria. Mohamed Salah. He's left his man.
Seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He spotted the run and played him through. Neymar beats the off... And the finish! It's a goal! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Griezmann. Messi. A real chance to break. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! And he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Salah. Manolas positions himself well and cuts it out. Salah. Di Maria. Messi plays it out to the flank. Manolas. Up and the counter is on. He's got away. Messi. Big and Messi! He has done it! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's got through. Going through. So who's he picking out? Yeah. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. You've got underway here pretty promptly. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From
hits one! And another time! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Messi, the shot's on!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Now it's Neymar. Lukaku. Neymar. Cruyff looks to thread it through. And it's Modric. Koulibaly. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Neymar. Cruyff. And the shot! He's scored! Liverpool are all square. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well positioned to make that interception. Modric. And Aubameyang! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Golovin. Modric. Walker tries lifting it over. And it's Lukaku. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the finish! Cruyff. Lukaku. It's going for goal! It's a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're played back again.
Vieira has a go! Gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Aimed long and direct. Alex Telles, Neymar, Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Lukaku, and it's Cruyff. It's the through ball. Gets good distance on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. They've played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Neymar, great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Now it's Aubameyang. Sterling, this is promising. Neymar. Park Ji-sung goes looking, and now they can launch a counter. Away from immediate danger. Glick does well there, alert. It's Aubameyang. Neymar. Has a pop! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Gets up to head it! It's gone a long way up and away. Alex Telles. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. He's gone for it! And out to safety. Alex Telles. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sterling absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ball through needs to be good here. Neymar. It's Lukaku, looking to get within range. Forward it goes. And it's been taken straight back. Modric pushes it out wide. Sterling takes the long... Aubameyang! Back of the net! And they get themselves in front! Aubameyang with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cruyff. Griezmann. Vieira.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah going through, and he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! Griezmann can shoot, looking to shoot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Jim, your thoughts?
Romario is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So could this be the one to keep the streak alive? Vieira, Cruyff, he'll have a dip! This could fall kindly. No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 up and very little time left. Short. Vieira is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time, perhaps.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. The final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me...